し眠ることにするわ。ええ。早く着かないかな。
Finally tracked you down. You're not an easy person to get a hold of. I've got a delivery for you. Just give me a minute. Got to root around and, ha! This one came down the vine from Skyrim. Hasty guy. Just shoved it in my face and told me to deliver it and ran away panting. Here you go. I think that's about it. Right. I'd best be off.
Potions for sale here. Nordic ornaments. Armor. You name it.
食堂に行かない？
I've got rooms, I've got food, and drinks, and 1,000 elven ladies under my belt. I don't tend to gossip about my patrons. Bad for business, you know, especially when you're in my line of work. Well, true enough. There's this Breton guy who comes through here every now and again. Sleaziest guy I've ever seen. Except for me, of course. Got a reputation to maintain, you know? Name's Etienne. Or something like that. Anyway, he mentioned something to do with Akaviri trinkets while we spoke. Mentioned wanting to sell them, or something. I guess he's your man. I don't know. Listen, do you really think I'm going to tell you everything about my customers? That's a sure way to get run out of this business. Listen, you want me to tell you so badly? Make me. I'm not budging until I've been forced to, legally. You know what I'm getting at, I assume. You here to do business? Seems to me you're starting trouble asking questions like that. This is a fine establishment. We don't pretend to be more than we are, though. Now, what can I get you? Well, honestly, sometimes I do. I'm only saying this because I suspect you might be able to help me out. You see, there's this snooty Altmer that came through here a few days back. One of those haughty Alynnea types. Newcomer to Bruma. Well, he came here, not realizing that the Gerald view might have been more to his tastes. After he witnessed a few of our, morally gray activities and an exceptional display of promiscuity, well, he decided to leave. Now, in his outrage and disgust, he's planning to try and press charges against my tavern. If you could just talk him down, I'd appreciate it. Because I can pay you, and I'm just too charming to resist. Why wouldn't you help me? Great. He's probably storming around town right now, trying to rabble-rouse against the Watchmen. Put a stop to it. Talk to you later.
Damnable tavern! Damnable owner! How dare he allow that lizard to engage in such a salacious display! Scandalous!
Well met, Roja.
Well, this is a bit of a surprise. What brings you to my stall?
Bannis's birthday is coming up soon. My wife says he likes your little
Ha!
trinkets.
That isn't going to
So
happen,
I
I'm
was thinking of
afraid.
buying a couple for him.
With All due respect, sir.
It's a dingy squad filled with criminals, rats, and lice. The amount of underhanded deals and crooked business that goes on there, it beggars belief. I wanted the proprietor to land in hot water with our dear guard captain. He deserves it, no? Say, would you help me with that?
Here. I'm sure he'd love this old dagger. It's dull, so he won't hurt
You
himself
should help me
either.
because the tavern is filled with criminals. They deal with bandits. They steal, they rob. Surely it's only right that they face justice for what they do.
Pleasure.
Excellent. As it so happens, I'm a mage by trade. I have access to many magical items from my home of Alynnea. Take this. It's a very special memory gem. I have one active at all times, and this particular one recorded everything that happened in the tavern that night. Take it and let the guard captain listen to it. Irrefutable evidence. I'm sure he'll see fit to take action then.
Fair.
How do you do? Are you looking for my husband Ralgar? He's probably out hunting or something. Oh, absolutely. I collect anything Nordic, whether it be a crafted artifact or a spoken story. Some may call it an odd hobby, but I'm proud to preserve my people's ancestry.
An interesting question, with an interesting tale to follow. You see, the names of Nordic clans are earned, not simply given. Each name has a meaning, each meaning a story. Our clan was once a small group of farmers in Windhelm, in an era long before this one. We were a poor lot, and could barely pull enough roots out of the ground to make a living. But one among our clan, an exceptionally bright young man, had a plan to help us till the icy soil of the north. He left the farm and traveled to Whiterun to learn from the best smiths in the province. He studied there for many years before returning.
He brought with him a plow of tempered steel so bright and gleaming that it shone like pure silver in the sunlight. The metal was tough and sharp enough to tear through the frosty earth, and light enough to be carried by even the lamest of ponies. The farm and the clan, my clan, flourished, and was thereafter known as Silver Plow. It just goes to show that not all great clans and warriors survive by tackling their problems head on.
Here you are.
Sometimes you've got to use your brain more than your blade. Why, you honor me with your compliments. Thank you, thank you. Come back any time for more lore or history.
Hello. What is it?
Looking for the news.
Goodbye.
Eh. どこ？
Think any of those dragons from Skyrim will find their way over here? Bentior wants legal pressure. Huh. Well, I think we can certainly accommodate him there. Take this. A letter with my signature. Show it to him and he's sure to change his tune. Favor fighting one-handed, huh? I mean, with a one-handed weapon, not with... Never mind. Oh, well, this should be interesting. Go ahead. Let's listen.
What's that snot-brained Altmer doing here? This is no place for one of them.
You don't think he's Stalmore, do you?
No, doesn't seem the sort. But he's still not the right type for our little den. Might bring the wrong kind of attention.
So what do we do? Stabbing him would be... excessive, so...
I know. Why don't we treat him to a little show of our favorite lusty Argonian maid?
Perfect. Let's go fetch her. Here, take this coin. I'd like to buy a little show for my Altmer friend over there.
Sure thing.
Oh, one other thing. He wanted you to roleplay as Lifsertail, you know, from...
Ha! Altmer. Always the same fantasy. Sure thing. Hey, darling. I heard you wanted a date with Lifsertail.
What is the meaning of this? Lifsertail? What a ridiculous name for an even more ridiculous... Oh my! Zoxus's breath! What in oblivion are you doing? I demand that you put that back on! Ariel, give me strength! Cease and desist! I demand that you cease and desist at once, you cretinous lizard woman! Stop jiggling about! I can't take this anymore. I think I'm going to faint. I think... Oh. Ha! It worked. Otis, you really are a genius.
I know. Sop didn't even know what hit him.
Ha! They breed 'em special in Alynnea, don't they?
Well, that's certainly very interesting. But I'm not sure that there's much in there that I can take action on. Tell our Altmer friend that I'm very sorry. Until next time.
Guard Captain, a moment. I need to speak with you.
What is it this time?
I need you to censure your guardsmen. Multiple times I've heard them exclaim, "Nine divine," whilst one so refuse to listen to the customs.
You suck!
You're back. Have you played back the Memory Gems recording for the captain? When is he arresting that damnable innkeeper? Zoxus' backside. I'm leaving this awful town. I've had enough of this cretinous Cyrodiil. I'm returning to Alynnea. At least there I'm not assailed by lustful lizards.
Bruma can be a very dangerous place, young man.
Yes, Ma. Sorry, Ma.
All right, apology accepted. But I won't be seeing you out here again, will I?
No.
Good. Let's go home now.
んなに眠いのかしら。
What is it?
You here to do business? Ah, that's good to hear. Thank you. Here, take a little bit of coin on the house. Oh, and have this. It's a leftover memory gem that one of the guys took out of the elf's pocket when he was passed out on the floor. Might fetch a decent sum. What? Let me see that. Oh, damn. Fine, I'll tell you what I know. Listen, I heard the thief had some dealings with some, fellow businessmen holed up in the Gerals. You'd probably call them bandits, though. I tell you, no respect for the profession these days. Here, just so I don't have to go sit in a cell again, I'll mark it on your map. Go take it up with them. And by the divines, leave me alone now, alright? God. The guy's a thief. Hardly keeps it a secret. Sometimes I think he doesn't know the meaning of the word discretion. Always talks big about getting into big gangs, raiding with the best of them. Always going on wild guar chases to impress ringleaders into letting him run with them. Put it this way, you know those people who will either end up rolling in septums or dying young? He's one of those types.
Bye.
I got a pretty good selection of attire here.
Nord
anyone's
artifacts. Get a
interested.
slice of Skyrim right here in Cyrodiil.
どこへ行くの？
And this one presumes it isn't your family fortunes, correct? Walk on warm sands, friend. You won't leave here alive. Get away. Victory. Once again.
Who's there? College wages going past you. Who made that noise? What's going on here?
that noise? We take it down much worse than me. What could that be?
ねえ、早く着かないかな。どこ？どこへ行くの？どこ？ ええ。
Please, madam. Just one septim. This one calls you friend. A series of unlucky events. I'd rather not talk about it. I will put it into the fund that I've been putting together for a while now, to buy a house and get a roof over my head. It's growing slowly, but surely. Houses are expensive. My most sincere thanks, honored friend. Goodbye, friend. A septim for an Argonian down on his luck.
Eh. 早く着かないかな。
Feeling clumsy today?
There's a scheming thug inside my house. When are you going to do something?
There's a trap door inside your house. You know that. I don't want to march in there in case they're planning an ambush.
There's a trap door inside my house? I didn't realize that until now.
Let's just wait a few minutes and see if the thief decides to try his luck leaving the building before we do anything rash.
Damn it all! Scheming thieves can just wander inside while I'm sleeping and steal what little coin I have left to my name. Kinnereth, give me strength.
Ah, you're back. Come, well, we need to talk. As you can see, there's another problem to deal with. So now old Bartram's got a thug inside his house, apparently. Just wonderful. To be honest, I'd rather be dealing with this than going on Count Carvain's wild guar chase. I should ask before I march in there and deal with the thief. Did your investigation turn up any leads about the Count's precious artifacts? You found a lead. That's no small relief. I guess that means you go find him in the caverns while I go deal with the thief in Bartram's house. That changes things. Well, at least now we can kill two birds with one stone. If it's true, that is. Under most circumstances, I'd insist on going in first. I'm captain of the guard, it's my duty to shoulder the risk. But, well, this reeks of an ambush. It makes more sense to go in prepared. Let's go.
God, just what I needed. Go ahead, rub salt right into the wound.
What is the meaning of this? Why are you in Bartram's house, and why in Oblivion do you look like you're on death's doorstep?
It all went wrong. The bandits tricked me, typical, I wanted them to put in a good word for me with the cutters, but no, they lied. I gave their guy the artifacts, then they started swinging. I narrowly escaped by climbing back through the trap door.
I see. Well, I'm placing you under arrest for stealing Count Carvane's Akaviri artifact collection. At least you won't bleed out in here. I'm gonna have to deal with this guy, slap him in irons and take him before the Count. Finally get Carvane off my back. I suppose that means it's down to you to deal with the bandits and retrieve the artifacts. I know the caverns are a favorite haunt of bandits and criminal types. Lots of them down there. No need to clear them out. Not that I'd complain if you did. Just grab the artifacts. Best of luck.